Welcome to IQD Dinar News, your go-to source for the latest updates on currency exchange rates, revaluation news, and insights into the Iraqi dinar. Stay informed and ahead of the curve with our timely analysis and breaking developments. The exchange rate between the US dollar and the Iraqi dinar fluctuates frequently, influenced by various factors ranging from local economic conditions to international market trends. These fluctuations impact the everyday lives of Iraqis, from businesses to individuals who rely on the stability of their currency for daily transactions. On Saturday, as the new week began in the markets of Baghdad and Erbil, there was a noticeable shift in the exchange rate of the US dollar against the Iraqi dinar. This movement is of interest to market participants, businesses, and those who watch currency trends closely, as even small changes in the rate can signal broader economic trends or respond to localized events. The report from indicated that the rates decreased as the central Al-Kafir and Al-Harithiyya stock exchanges in Baghdad closed for the day. The dollar was being exchanged for 153,500 dinars per 100 US dollars, down from the morning rate of 153,800 dinars for the same amount. This change, though modest, suggests a shift in the market dynamics throughout the day. The morning rate typically serves as a benchmark, reflecting the opening sentiments of traders and investors. A decrease by the time of the stock exchange's closure indicates some factors may have contributed to a strengthening of the Iraqi dinar, or a weakening of the dollar, within those hours. Currency exchange rates in Iraq are highly significant for several reasons. On a daily basis, people buy and sell US dollars for a variety of needs, including conducting international transactions, buying imported goods, and even for personal reasons such as travel or remittances. A change in the exchange rate can impact these activities by making imports cheaper or more expensive, affecting the purchasing power of local businesses and individuals. The exchange rate at the Al-Kafir and Al-Harithiyya stock exchanges serves as an indicator for other markets, including the informal currency exchanges that operate across Baghdad. The closure rate of 153,500 dinars per 100 US dollars signifies how the market values the dinar relative to the dollar at the end of trading. In addition to the central exchanges, currency exchange stores across Baghdad also play a role in shaping the day-to-day exchange rate. These stores, which buy and sell foreign currency to the public, have their own buying and selling rates, which are slightly different from the central exchange rate to account for operational costs and profit margins. On this particular day, the selling rate at these stores was 154,500 dinars for 100 US dollars. While the buying rate was set at 152,500 dinars for the same amount. The spread between the buying and selling rates reflects the store's margin and the level of demand for foreign currency. When there is higher demand for US dollars, the selling rate may increase as people are willing to pay more for each dollar. Conversely, if there is less demand, the rate might decrease. In the context of Erbil, the capital of the Kurdistan region, exchange rates can exhibit differences from Baghdad due to local factors such as the level of commercial activity, the flow of remittances, and cross-border trade with neighboring countries. On this day, Erbil's selling price for 100 US dollars reached 153,500 dinars, while the buying price was slightly lower at 153,400 dinars. The narrower spread between the buying and selling rates in Erbil compared to Baghdad indicates a potentially more stable or competitive currency exchange environment in the region. This may be due to different market dynamics or economic conditions that affect supply and demand for US dollars in Erbil. The reasons behind currency rate fluctuations can be complex and multifaceted. Several factors may have contributed to the drop in the exchange rate on Saturday. Political developments, economic policy changes, or even external influences such as the global market performance of the US dollar may play a role. In Iraq, the economy is heavily influenced by the oil sector, as the country is one of the world's largest oil producers. The revenue generated from oil exports plays a crucial role in shaping the national budget and influences the exchange rate. If oil prices are favorable, it can strengthen the Iraqi economy and, by extension, the dinar. Conversely, a drop in oil prices can negatively impact the country's foreign reserves and put pressure on the local currency. Political stability is another factor that affects currency exchange rates. In recent years, Iraq has experienced significant political changes, and ongoing reforms have had varying impacts on the economy. Investor confidence can fluctuate based on the political environment, and this is often reflected in the strength or weakness of the local currency. A more stable political climate can attract foreign investment, which may bolster the dinar, while instability or uncertainty can lead to capital flight and a stronger demand for US dollars as a safer store of value. The fluctuation of exchange rates also has social implications. For ordinary Iraqis, the buying power of the dinar determines the affordability of goods and services, especially those that are imported and priced in US dollars. A stronger dinar could lower the cost of living by making imported goods cheaper, while a weaker dinar would have the opposite effect. This dynamic is especially relevant for essential goods like food, medicine, and fuel, where changes in prices can directly affect people's daily lives. Additionally, businesses that engage in international trade must navigate these exchange rate fluctuations to manage their costs and pricing strategies. Companies that import goods may face higher costs if the dinar weakens against the dollar, while those that export goods may benefit from a weaker dinar, as it makes their products more competitive abroad. On the other hand, a stronger dinar could make Iraqi exports more expensive in foreign markets, potentially reducing demand. The situation in Erbil and other parts of the Kurdistan region also brings another layer of complexity. The Kurdistan region enjoys a degree of autonomy, and its economic policies may differ from those in the rest of Iraq. The presence of a significant number of foreign workers, expatriates, and international companies in Erbil contributes to the demand for US dollars. Furthermore, the region's trade with neighboring countries, such as Turkey and Iran, can influence currency exchange trends. The relative stability and economic conditions in the Kurdistan region may sometimes result in a different exchange rate environment compared to Baghdad. Overall, the change in the US dollar to Iraqi dinar exchange rate in Baghdad and Erbil on Saturday highlights the fluidity of the currency market in Iraq. While the decrease was relatively small, it reflects the ongoing adjustments that occur in response to economic conditions, political developments, and market forces. For those who monitor the currency markets, such shifts can signal potential trends or serve as an indication of underlying changes in the economic landscape. In conclusion, while the original paragraph is brief, it points to a larger story about the complexities of currency exchange in Iraq, the factors that drive fluctuations in the US dollar Iraqi dinar rate, and the implications for businesses and individuals. Each element, from the central exchange rates in Baghdad to the local rates in Erbil, plays a role in shaping the overall picture of Iraq's financial market. Understanding these dynamics requires not only a look at the numbers but also an appreciation of the broader economic, political, and social factors that influence the value of the dinar on a day-to-day basis. Thanks for tuning in to IQD Dinar News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more updates on the Iraqi dinar and global currency trends, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.